Hey Bucs fans, and welcome inside the Buccaneer locker room here at Buccaneer Arena. I'm joined by head coach and GM of the Bucs, Dave Allison. Coach, we've got 6 preseason games under the belt now, the regular season coming up, the home opener coming up, a lot of exciting times ahead, and today, the day of reckoning across the league, so to speak, where we were down to 23 men on all the rosters. Talk about through 6 preseason games headed into the regular season opener, what your observations are on this team so far.
This team's got upside, and every game we got better. And we weren't concerned about the scores. We were just concerned in how we can take care of ourselves and get better. And even in the Pittsburgh games, I thought our guys responded. I think that we had a little ups and downs, especially after having a good first period. The second was a little difficult. But that last game, they started to figure out that this is relentless and it's enjoyable. And the style we're going to play is every shift, and these kids responded in the right way, and we're really optimistic and excited about the future of the individuals and, most importantly, collectively as a group.
The last time you and I sat down to talk, you talked about how important it was to bring together the young guys with the older guys that have been back for a year in order to help them mesh and help the young guys learn a little bit quicker. Have you seen that on this team? What have been your observations on some of the younger guys and how they progressed through 6 games?
I think they've all gotten better. And you look at it, and Sammy Hench is just committed to St. Cloud, and we've got other guys that are going to do the same things as long as they keep following the same footpaths of every day. Their goal is to come into this rink, this room, and be better.
We've seen a lot of turnover so far on the blue line with this team as you're trying to sort out who the 6 are going to be, who the 8 are going to be, whatever you choose to keep. Talk about the blue line. Talk about where it stands right now moving into the open air of the regular season.
Well, we have to remember we only had 1 guy back last year, 2, but we ended up, moving Ania. And that was a tough call on our part. But the guys that came in really responded, especially a guy like Mario Ferraro, who came in here with just enthusiasm and gratefulness and a skill set that just got better and better every day. So we know that, Nate does an outstanding job with the D, and we like where we are. Losing or having Nicky Leitner be hurt right off the bat, forced us to do some things. Not forced us, but enhanced us to do some things that we think we're going to have a D by committee. And, we're going to have to play 7 because we want to play an up-tempo game. And you're not going to play in every situation, but the situations and the opportunities you do get, we want to make sure that you're fresh and playing hard. But guys like Appendino have come in here. His hockey sense is off the charts, as is his compete. And I think that Baird has made a huge step from after finishing the season with us. You've got McKinnon that's come in here and has experience, but is still a young guy and still getting better. And Colin Ubkow, we're looking for him to take that next step. Scooter Bricky is a guy we're going to lean on, and then we just picked up Pesic, and we're going to give him the opportunity to show us what he has. But we also picked up Chris Lightby, a guy we added to our roster a couple years ago, dropped him, and then brought him back, and we think that he's going to be a solid player for us, as is Kosabud.
Based
off all of them?
Yeah, I think you did, Coach. Leaning into this weekend now, based off the preseason, what are some of the points that you're looking to shore up and kind of preach hard this week in order to make sure that the Bucs are operating on all cylinders come Friday and Saturday night?
Ben, again, it's just our understanding and then that volition, that will and the want to be better every shift. We know that we're not going to be perfect, but when something goes awry, let's get the next shift, the next 5 out there, and get the game pointed in our direction. We know the style that we want to play, and the more we understand it, I think the more energy, the more enthusiasm, the more success everybody's going to have. We're really excited, and again, it'll be great to get all our loyal fans out there on Saturday night and start off on the right foot.
Buccaneers travel to Madison on Friday to take on the Capitals, and then we're back here at Buccaneer Arena on Saturday for the home opener against the Muskegon Lumberjacks. It's Bucktoberfest, fans, so get on out and cheer on your Bucs. Until we set sail again right here on BucsTV, I'm Ben Gislison. Thanks for tuning in.
Good one, Ben. Bucktoberfest.